Hello there, 12 minutes to 8 o'clock. We are now going to bewitch you. They're now here, live in the studio. We better make this interview quick because my kids are going to be late for school if we don't. Welcome, Keavy, Sinead and Lindsay. Now, big thing is, straight away, all the fans will realise Edele. No Edele missing.
She's in bed, sick.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
We missed you. She's sick today, but she's okay. She just needs to rest for today and she'll be back tomorrow.
So many people are coming down, though, with these bugs and flu.
I know.
We've all been having the flu for about 3 weeks.
But now you've gone to #1, you see, it just staves it all off. You can't feel sickness.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? I remember you coming into this studio just over a year ago.
That's right, yeah.
She had blonde hair then, and it was all different.
I did.
Does it seem that it's happened so quickly for you?
It has in a way, but
Yeah.
in a way it hasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, we met each other about 2.5 years ago, and we've been working really, really hard since then. But since we brought C'est La Vie out, it has come really quick, like. And we just can't believe the success we've had, and we just never expected that.
Okay.
Before C'est La Vie was released, we did like about 3 months promotion for that. We did under-18s nightclubs and school tours and stuff. So there's a lot like coming up to the release. But
Okay,
then since
let's
the
take a
release-
little trip down memory lane first of all. We're going to have a bit of C'est La Vie. Because I can sing along with this. I can sing along. C'est La Vie.
Windows and doors.
Can't believe how much you've changed.
I know.
You're veterans now, veterans.
I know.
Veterans. Now, how's life changed in that time?
Really busy, actually.
We've never been this busy in our lives.
We've been to Europe and then we've been to Australia and Japan and we've just been everywhere. We're going to actually America for 4 weeks, and Boxing Day we fly off to the States for 4 weeks.
Our look has changed as well. Because we look a bit funny in that video, actually. We look really young.
As you talk about luck, is it Edele that's the really superstitious one?
Edele, yeah, I'll be here all day if I start.
The rituals she goes through before you go on stage.
But Keavy, your family, you must have a really amazing family, because there you have you and Edele, and you've got your brother, for anybody that doesn't know, is Shane from Boyzone, yeah? And then your sister, correct me if I'm wrong, you've another sister in Fab, FAB?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? What sort of household's that? I mean, are you all just blessed with huge
I
talent?
think so.
or-
It has to be thanks to my mum and dad, anyway.
Yeah.
But my mum and dad always brought us up to go for our dreams and go for what we always wanted to do. And this was what 4 of us wanted to do, and we got to do it.
That's incredible. That just from one family, you've had such success
it is, actually.
in all areas. And I mean, life must have changed drastically, I suppose, for you all. Are you all Dublin girls? Or?
I'm actually from Kildare, Newbridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's a country girl.
I'm from the country.
And are you able to go back and lead normal enough lives back home in Ireland?
We haven't been home that much.
Well, whenever I go home, I'm always sent out to the shop to get the milk and bread, so I suppose...
Actually, there is some begrudgery at home. I have to say, it's quite sad sometimes. Like, I went home last time and I got a bit of stick outside my door. But you just have to kind of laugh it off and ignore it. Because there is going to be some people who don't like you. But you can't please everybody, so...
And you're pleasing enough people.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. So,
Doing
those people that
very,
don't
very
like
well.
you, it doesn't really matter.
Now, what we're going to do, the new one, the #1, it's called?
To you and
Indeed, and here it is. There it is, that's just a brief taste of but you are coming back. You'll be with Lorraine after 8:45. So it just proves it's worth getting out of bed for this morning.
Definitely.
You get 2 goals. Right, that's it. You're just going to have to keep quiet because Declan, Niall and Rebecca off to school now. That's it. That's enough. Right. OK, thanks, guys. Thanks very much.
And then have the
Now they are at the top of the charts. All-Irish girl band BWitched, celebrating their 3rd #1 hit this year. How are you? It's lovely to see you.
Good morning.
But there's only 3 of you. Where's your other half, Keely?
Edele's a bit sick today, so she just has to stay in bed for the day. Hi, Del. She's okay.
Poor Edele. So she's in bed just
Getting
now, resting.
Yes.
Resting.
We're
Good.
we're working really, really hard, so just needs a bit of a rest.
You are a really hard-working band. I'll tell you what, you've been twinnies, though. Do you feel a bit odd when she feels odd, or...?
Well, I was like, I don't want to do the TV today, I want to stay home and mind her. I felt really bad, like, leaving her there. We had to come.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be all right. She'll be sitting watching you. And you did mention the fact that you're hardworking. You certainly are.
Yeah.
You really go for it. I mean, you really do. There's no... And everybody that has met you and that has worked with you has said you're incredibly down to earth and incredibly hardworking, so that's very nice, isn't it?
So it's all good.
Has it all been what you thought it would be then? Has it all been...
It actually has. It was good for us because we had the example from Shane and we knew how hard we all had to work and how long we were going to be away from home and stuff.
This is Shane from Boyzone, who's your brother.
Yeah.
What a talented
that was
family.
good for us because we didn't expect it to be all glamour. So in that way, we're all well set for it.
Well, you've made denim fashionable again.
We have.
Well, everybody has a pair of denims.
I know. It's quite a kind of tomboyish image in a sense, is it? Is that, it is very much you, or has somebody told you to be like this?
Well, at the very beginning, it was between like the record company and ourselves, and they got to know us, and what we do on stage as well is very like the workout, the dance routines are very energetic, so it would be inappropriate for us to wear anything else but trainers and
that's the way you
quite
are.
comfortable. Yeah.
Now we see the Spice Girls Jerry toddled off. We see there's all kinds of problems with All Saints, but you do actually. You're going to stay together. You're not going to.
We've only just started. I mean, everything's going so well now. So, and we're also, the four of us are very close. We're like a little family.
Yeah, so when we first started, we started our friendship and our work at the same time, and we found each other. So then we moved in together and we live with each other as well. And we just find it so easy to live with each other.
Because we love each other.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. I love your hair, because we've just been doing lots of hair things for Christmas. What is that? Is it just lots of wee
They're
bobbles?
just little sparkly clips, really.
Thanks to Alex.
Nice. That's girls everywhere will be wearing them in their hair now. Very much so. You're great role models. Do you feel a responsibility?
I suppose it is a responsibility in a way, but it's not really a pressure as such, because we don't feel that we have to act a certain way.
Sure.
We are what we are, and this is how we are.
Excellent.
So, I mean,
Well, listen, stay with us, because we're going to eat cake.
I know.
Do you mind? We're going to eat cake, and we're also going to hear your new song as well, which is
Yeah.
great. Fantastic. Right. Lovely to see you.
Thank
It
you.
really
You
is.
too.
We're going to take a very quick break now. We'll be right back. BWitched will be here to sing for us and to give us their verdict on supermarket Christmas cakes to see if they're as good as homemade. Which one will win? Find out. Hello there, welcome back. Now, can you be bothered with Christmas cake making, or would you rather just buy a ready-made one at the shops? Well, all the supermarkets are selling their own brands. Which ones are best? Here with me, our panel of cake tasters. Love the girls from BWitched. And we're starting off with number one, and number one is from Asda, and it's got rum and brandy in it. And what do we think of this?
well,
No.
Do you like Christmas cake anyway?
Kiwi hates it.
Do you not like it? No.
Sorry.
What do you think? Can you taste the drink in
lovely.
it?
That's really nice.
We like that. That one's very nice indeed.
Have a slice of that and then you'll be drunk.
That's the trouble. The next one is Marks and Spencer's, and it's $11.99.
Good old Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, they're usually good. Trouble is, I buy a Christmas cake and then
No,
you buy
no.
so much.
That's not nice.
Not as nice as that one?
No,
that's
not as
nicer.
nice as that one. Right, okay.
Carrying on.
I buy it and nobody ever eats it. It just sits there and the birdies end up getting it.
I love the icing.
Number three is Sainsbury's, so
That's
do
good
I.
as well, actually. That's quite nice.
Now, this one is $10.95. A little bit more expensive than the Asda one, but cheaper than... It's a tough job, this. Got to
I
look
still
at it.
prefer that one.
Yeah, I still prefer that one.
That's nice and moist, though.
Yeah, it is.
That's very classy, though, the
First,
decorations.
second, third.
We're still liking Asda.
Yeah,
So I've just moved on to this one,
Have
sorry.
you? No, that's fine. That's fine. This one actually is the cheapest. This number 4 is from Tesco's, and it's $8.49, and it's called an all butter cake. What do we think?
That's nice as well, actually.
Do we like that one?
Yeah.
It's quite moist. See, that one was a bit dry. That's the only thing.
I like that one.
You like that one? Can I get a wee taste of that?
Oh, sorry.
Are you not eating any of these because you don't like them?
I mean, the icing's nice.
I actually like this.
The thing about these is they're so fattening, but who cares at Christmas?
My dad likes Christmas cake, so he'd be sitting there going, oh,
Now, the very, very, very last one is
that's
from
nice as well,
Summerfield,
actually.
and it's $8.99.
Not as nice as my mum's, though, because there's no Guinness in these cakes.
Did your mum
That's
make
the
a
Irish
cake?
remedy.
Yeah, absolutely. Pour loads of booze in it. It's lovely. Now, we've had a look at them all. Which one do we think looks the nicest?
Looks nice.
I like the Merry Christmas on this one.
Like the Merry Christmas on this one.
I
I go for that
I
one
like
too.
that one. I think that one looks really classy.
I've got a star on my ring, look.
Yes, that one's good. What one did we think was nicest tasting?
That one.
That one.
Do you know, I think this one, I'm going to have to give it to number one.
There you go.
We agree, don't we?
Yeah.
It's a democracy. Don't let me
it is.
sort of, you know,
Evie agrees
push
too.
my views on you. This one we like.
Any doubt what you
BWitched
say?
say, and me, we say that Asda, $9.99, rum and brandy in it. We declare the winner. But it's not as good as your mum's, because it never is.
Yeah.
It never is. Well, listen, we're going to stay with us, because we're going to talk about more, and also we're going to hear the new single, because we were going to hear it live, weren't we? But because Adele's not well, obviously you can't perform live without Adele.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. But here's the pop video, To You I Belong. It's lovely. That is such a lovely song, girls. It really is fantastic. We have to say, no been testing cakes, so it's very appropriate we were testing
Absolutely
cakes.
mine.
It's your birthday, isn't it, today?
Yeah, it is.
It's your joint birthday. Your joint birthday with Keavy, who's of course not well, and we say happy birthday. But we've got a wee surprise for you, because we thought we'd get you a birthday cake, and we thought to make it a wee bit special, we get somebody that I think you might know these people that are coming in with your birthday cake. Here they are. It's your mum. It's your mum and your dad. Oh. You haven't seen each other for a wee while because you've been touring all over the place. Good to see you. Brendan and Nolene, it's lovely to see you. Have a wee seat. Oh, no, it's fine. You have to give them to Keavy, definitely.
Mind-minded girl.
I got a message this morning that my dad said I better go now. I'm on my way to work.
Oh, it's great. It's really, really
thank
good.
you.
Because that's one of the drawbacks is you don't get to see them as often as you'd like. I mean, I know
Yeah,
you're probably on the
absolutely.
phone all the time.
You know, our phone bills are a bit mental.
I bet they are.
But it's
You must
worth
be
it.
so proud of your girls and your boy, Shane, being in Boyzone. Where did they get this musical ability from?
Must be with my mother.
Is it not you?
Definitely
Do you not play
not.
any instruments or
No,
sing at
nothing,
all?
no.
I wonder where it's come from. That's extraordinary,
I
isn't
don't
it?
know. It's just them.
Yeah.
They're just brilliant.
They are absolutely brilliant. You must be so, so, so proud of them.
They are indeed.
It's great.
I can't believe they're here.
I know. Well, we thought it'd be a nice surprise.
I thought our makeup artists and all were going to come in.
Oh, it's great. Well, listen, we wish you all the
thank
very
you.
best. We really do. Have a great birthday.
Thanks a
And give our
million.
love to Keavy. I hope she's feeling a bit better. I know you'll go down.
Keavy, she's not feeling better.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Keavy.
Oh, sorry. Because she's not feeling very well. You'll be going and nursing her and getting her sorted out.
thank you.
Thank
Thanks a million.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
And happy birthday. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks very
Right,
much.
that's all we've got time for today. Wasn't that nice as well? Bye-bye.